Welcome to Immerse Poets reading for Week 11, Day 51.
Immersed in Ecclesiastes. The books of the Bible come together to tell the overarching story of God, the world, and the way back to life and blessing after humanity's rebellion against the Creator. We don't live in a world where everyone follows the wisdom of God's good ways. Many things have gone terribly wrong. Therefore, our experience is a deep mystery. We know creation and life, but also brokenness and death. There is one place in the Bible where this mystery is addressed head-on, the book of Ecclesiastes. Here, the author recognizes that things are more complex than the simple pattern generally found in Proverbs. Do good, and good things will happen to you. The more probing wisdom of Ecclesiastes acknowledges hard truths. What is wrong cannot be made right. What is missing cannot be recovered. This somber statement proclaims that life is inscrutable and unpredictable in many ways. Ecclesiastes sets out to look at the experience of life as it is really lived, rather than trying to rationally explain everything. It relentlessly explores what actually happens under the sun, that is, in the world as we know it. Ecclesiastes contains the reflections of a man known as the teacher, traditionally associated with Solomon, who should be respected because he was considered wise, and he taught the people everything he knew. He listened carefully to many proverbs, studying and classifying them. The teacher knows all about the helpful and compact wisdom sayings of the sages. Yet he is clearly frustrated by his experiences of life's injustices, absurdities, and impermanence. The thing that is so hard to find in our world is good and fulfilling meaning that lasts beyond a lifetime, or even a moment. Often we find that significant portions of life are unfulfilling and superficial. The achievements and benefits of prolonged hard work can be quickly lost by unforeseen disasters and the poor stewardship of others. Even gaining wisdom itself doesn't necessarily help us have success in life. So what, then, is the point of it all? The teacher shares his insights over the course of 7 reflections. In these reflections, he carefully observes various aspects of life on this earth and meditates on what he sees, alternating between poetry and prose in his explorations. On the surface, these reflections seem casual and rambling, mirroring life in a world where one never knows what to expect next. But the book of Ecclesiastes presents them all inside an elegant framework. Prologue. The words of the teacher. Theme statement. Everything is meaningless. Poem. 7 major reflections. Poem. Theme statement. Everything is meaningless. Epilogue. The words of the teacher. Ecclesiastes seems to offer 2 conclusions to its musings, one immediate and one more ultimate. In the short term, given the crookedness and futility that marks so much of life, the teacher declares that it makes sense to find enjoyment in the present moment through the small pleasures of the day. As he says, there is nothing better than to enjoy food and drink and to find satisfaction in work. These pleasures are from the hand of God. But at the book's end, we find a bigger, more important lesson. Even though we cannot always see the deeper meaning of life in how things work out, it is crucial to know that God is watching and working in ways that we can't discern. Indeed, one day He will make everything clear, bringing all our actions to light. As we learn later in the Bible's story, on that day, the creation's futility will come to an end, and all things in heaven and on earth will find their full restoration.
The Book of Ecclesiastes. These are the words of the teacher, King David's son, who ruled in Jerusalem. Everything is meaningless, says the teacher, completely meaningless. What do people get for all their hard work under the sun? Generations come and generations go, but the earth never changes. The sun rises and the sun sets, then hurries around to rise again. The wind blows south and then turns north. Around and around it goes, blowing in circles. Rivers run into the sea, but the sea is never full. Then the water returns again to the rivers and flows out again to the sea. Everything is wearisome beyond description. No matter how much we see, we are never satisfied. No matter how much we hear, we are not content. History merely repeats itself. It has all been done before. Nothing under the sun is truly new. Sometimes people say, "Here is something new," but actually it is old. Nothing is ever truly new. We don't remember what happened in the past, and in future generations, no one will remember what we are doing now.
This concludes today's Immerse reading experience. Thank you for joining us.